Hello and welcome to another edition of Monticello Minute Unscripted. As always, we're coming to you from our studio inside Advanced Printing Company, right off the square in beautiful downtown Monticello. We'd like to thank our sponsors who sponsored this program, Arkansas Superior Federal Credit Union and Monticello Chevrolet GMC. We're back with a special edition this week. We always like to capture the different organizations and activities available in our community. And one thing we want to focus on this week is physical fitness. Obviously, we all know that's a very important part of our life and our lifestyle to keep ourselves in shape and do our best we can for our bodies. And here in Monticello, we have people and places that can help us do that. I'd like to introduce my first guest today, Miss Monica Napier.
Thank you for having me, Keith.
Thank you for being here, Monica. Now, Monica is the owner of Alltime Fitness here in town, and she's going to tell us a little bit about herself and the gym. So if you would, for our viewers out there, just kind of introduce yourself to us.
Okay, thank you. So my name is Monica Napier. I have lived in Monticello for about 25 years. My husband David and we moved here back in 1998. I was a cotton blossom and got recruited to come down here, and it's been home ever since.
So many UAM ties.
Yes.
I've said that in past episodes where, you know, people come down here to go to school and they love the community so much they end up staying. And you're another great example of that, to where that college has brought somebody here that we love and has been a great part of this community.
Yep. Yeah, it definitely molded us, and we fell in love with Monticello. So yeah, so when we first moved here, I went to school obviously there, and then continued my education at South Arkansas Community College in El Dorado, and got my physical therapist assistant degree and license. And I worked with Nat Grubs for 14 years and absolutely loved my job there. But we knew when we moved here that God was calling us into a greater thing than we could ever imagine. We had a huge desire to support the community in fitness and health. We dreamed 25 years ago to have a gym, to own a gym. We didn't see when that would happen, and never would in our mind would I imagine that it would happen in the year that it did. But after a period of time, God opened doors and allowed us to buy Alltime Fitness. It was CrossFit Monticello at first. Chris Wiest had it for a period of time, and then Ronnie Williams changed the name to Alltime Fitness when he bought it. And when he offered it to us, we said yes, but no, because there was a lot going on in our lives at that point in time that it didn't make a whole lot of sense. But a lot of times God does stuff that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And when you decided to go ahead with it, you decided to keep the name. It's a very interesting name. Can you kind of explain what the name Alltime actually means?
Yeah, so paradigm is a shift or change from your normal routine. And I didn't know what it meant at first either. And so when I did that research on what it meant, then I said, oh, that's definitely what I want to keep it, because that embodies everything that we wanted to establish with us having the business as well, with the shift and change to change people from a sedentary lifestyle to a more active lifestyle, but also like supporting kids, through sports and fitness that way, and just healthy lifestyles from the time that we're born till the time, till we're 90 plus.
I hope we all make it that far.
Yes.
Well, one thing I've found out as I've gotten older and did more research, the worst thing you can do for your body is inactivity, and I think that's a lot of people kind of get in that rut to where they aren't active anymore, and they want to be,
right?
But they don't really know how to get into it, and they might need that push, and that's where you come in.
Yes.
Having a place that people can go and get that push they need to get in that new routine, to make that change that they're wanting to make, and get themselves back active again, to where their whole body and their whole fitness is being able to draw from that and get themselves in the shape they need to be in for everything to operate properly. Can you kind of tell us a little bit about your gym and what y'all have to offer there?
Absolutely. So Alltime Fitness, we help people that are struggling in their fitness journey.
All ages.
All ages, yes, absolutely. We have a 92-year-old that works out with us, yes, and then we've had littles as young as 5 and 6 years old. But at most gyms you walk in and you get a membership card, and they expect you just to kind of figure it out on your own.
Gotcha.
And so what we do at Paradigm is we offer a proven plan, a coach to help guide you through it, encourage you also, and help figure out that plan for you, and then also a community to encourage you. And with all of that combined, it helps you to get stronger, to move and feel better, and to really enjoy every part of your life and have more confidence in that. And that means more to us than anything. Is what we say is what we do inside those four walls helps you be better outside of those four walls, so that you can pick up your grandkids when you're 60 years old, or you can climb a mountain when you're 40 or you're 30, or you can play sports when you're 20.
So when you talk about community, is there like certain times that groups of similar people work out together?
Yeah, so we offer classes throughout the day. We offer fitness classes throughout the day from 5 a.m. till 7 p.m. on most days, and we also offer personal training, semi-private training. We have fitness classes that are like just general exercise, but they're specific to what that group might need. But we also offer Pilates classes, some specialty classes as well, Pilates and 30-minute burn classes. That's called Inferno 30. It's for a quick lunchtime workout or early morning workout. And then, one of our fitness classes is for 50 and older. It's for anyone with limited mobility or strength. That's a little bit of our specialty, because with my experience as a physical therapist assistant, I've spent 20 years helping guide people from injury to recovery, but I wanted to build a bridge to fill that gap of once they finish that, then what? And so that's one of the things that I've been passionate about, is helping people to do the what's next. Like you go to therapy and then what? So I want you to do exercises. It's hard to do exercises on your own. It's hard to exercise without that social interaction, and you can find all kinds of other things to do. And so getting in a group with other people that are like-minded and like-aged, and that makes a world of difference.
And it sounds like you've got something for everyone.
Yes.
And I know I've been in your gym, and the facilities are great. You've got a lot of different opportunities as far as working out and exercise.
Yeah.
And I know how many different coaches do you have? I know.
Right now, I think we are down to. I think we have like 7, maybe.
7
we have
coaches?
7. Yeah, we've lost a few this year. Unfortunately, they decided they needed to go teach school and different things. That happens, life things. But I think we have 7 now, 7 different coaches, but they're all fabulous. I've been blessed to have a wonderful team surrounding me, and I definitely can't do it by myself.
And a lot of different classes, like
Yes.
you say. Whatever you're looking for, you've probably got something that you can offer that.
Yeah.
And the encouragement and the coaching
Yes.
needed to keep people on track and
Absolutely.
on task.
We even have a strength gym now too, that people can come in and work out on their own independently if they choose to. But we still offer guidance within that strength gym, so that they know what they're doing when they get in there.
And I know y'all have hosted some competitions as well that are fun and people can train for and get into. And you recently had an open house not too long ago. I know there were some food trucks out there and some live music.
Yes, we're actually having an event coming up on October 11th. We're going to do a community event. It's a free event. We're going to do like a 5K run, fun walk.
Gotcha.
I'm hopeful we'll get some food trucks out, and we'll have some of that. And then Macy is going to do her Flex and Flow, which is a yoga-based activity class out in the yard. Hopefully the weather will be good, and it's completely free.
Sounds like a lot of exciting things. Now, one thing we haven't talked about is location. Where are you located at?
So we're out on Old Warren Road. 916 Old Warren Road is our address. If you go to the hospital, you'll see us on the right-hand side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, kind of across from Vera Lloyd there.
Yes. Yes.
And if somebody wanted to come and just tour your gym, you're normally open 5 days a week?
Yes.
Monday through Friday?
Yes.
So they could come in and check out everything, speak with you or one of your other coaches. If they wanted to check you out on Facebook, I know you've probably got a Paradigm Facebook page.
We do.
I believe I've been on it several times. And you also have a website.
Yes, and that is paradigm-fitness.net. Or you can reach me by phone. My number is 870-538-8737. We would love to meet with you and talk about your own personal goals and how we can help with that.
Well, that sounds fantastic. Once again, this is Monica Napier. She is the owner-operator of Paradigm Fitness along with her husband, David. And I think it's been very informative. I know our readers have really learned a lot. So give Monica a call. She'll be happy to work with you. We'll be back with our next guest. All right, we're here with our next guest. He's representing Alltime Fitness here in Monticello, and it's Tony Cox. Welcome to the show, Tony.
How you doing there?
Now, Tony, I know you're a trainer at Alltime Fitness, but for our viewers who may not know you, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm from Memphis originally. I came down to play football.
UAM.
Yeah, UAM.
It happens so often. So many people that come to Monticello to play sports at the college, they end up staying because the community is just that good.
Monticello has a way.
It does.
And let me tell you, it's a good one.
It does. Yeah, there you go. Right, well, keep talking. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, you okay? 2012, I came down to play ball for Hud Jackson. I spent my time in Monticello pretty much as complete different change in Memphis. A lot slower.
Yeah.
I came to love it. Thoroughly enjoyed myself down here. Found a couple jobs, and next thing out the football ended with me. Started working at the gym with Matt.
Yeah. Okay. And you know, Matt Cotton is the owner, and Alltime Fitness. He's the longest gym owner in town right now. I think he's been open about 16, 17 years, right?
Yes, sir. About 16 years.
That's a well-established gym, and Matt does a great job with it. He always has. He's a fitness freak himself, so definitely understand where the mindset comes from. But as far as yourself, you know, what kind of got you into wanting to do training? Because you train there at the gym.
Yes. I'm one of the trainers up there with Renee, and she's the other trainer. Well, I always played sports my whole life, from basketball, football, wrestling, and I did a little bit of track.
Okay.
Shot put. But it always been a part of my life, and it was easy for me to get a hold of. Exercise science is my background, science degree, and it's pretty much like second nature. You don't have to think about it. The hard part is, can I get the person that I'm dealing with, can I get that drive out of them? And
that's the key. And, you know, when we want to do this episode, we call it the physical fitness episode because I think everybody wants to be in shape. Everybody wants to be active, but they don't know how a lot of times. They need that push. They need that guidance. And I think that's where you come in, Tony, because people need someone to structure things for them. They need encouragement. Because if you don't, we're a results-driven society, and if you don't see immediate results, a lot of times people want to turn off, and they need somebody to keep them going. What are some things you can share with our viewers since you've been training that you see that you really, some tips you could give for people besides obviously coming to Alltime Fitness and looking you up?
Yes.
But just some simple things that you've learned along the way about training and about exercise in general.
Exercise in general, we're going to speak to that part first. Exercise it's coming to everybody. You see your grandpa lifting bales of hay.
That's right.
You got your mechanic lifting tires, busting the nuts off the tires. So we need physical training.
For your body to work efficiently, it needs to be active. It needs to be doing things like that.
Yes. And so at Alltime Fitness, we were very big on that. We're pretty hands-on on it. If we see you around the gym, we're like, hey, maybe you want to try it this way if you get a better approach on it. Now, it doesn't work for everybody because, like I said, you got to want it. That's what it really comes down to as far as physical training. There's a lot of want. I can be right there and tell you how to get to the water, but I can't make you drink it.
Hey, you know, you can have a membership, but it's not going to get you in shape. You got to actually go up there and get in the gym. It takes more than just paying a membership every month, which memberships are very affordable at Alltime Fitness. And something Alltime Fitness has that other gyms may not is the name Alltime is legitimate. You can get in that gym anytime, all times of the day, correct? Yeah. And night.
24/7, as long as you have a membership. And even as far as guests, it's pretty easy to get inside the gym.
Yeah.
24/7. 24/7. We will promote health at all times.
That's unique and awesome, you know, because people's schedules. A lot of times I feel like that's an excuse people use. You know, I'm too busy. I've got too much going on. But when you tell somebody 24/7, it kind of eliminates that excuse because he's like, well, I can go up there anytime. The door's always open for me as long as I've got my membership card. It's hard to walk away from it.
The hardest part is walking in the doors. Once you walk through the doors, it's pretty much, hey, let me choose. I look to my right and my left. We have all the machines that you'll need. We have treadmills to ellipticals. Only thing you got to do is subscribe yourself for 10 minutes, forget about it, and get after it.
And for specialized training, obviously, people like you, Tony, who can train and help people accomplish their goals. but also as far as from a facility standpoint, a lot of free weights, a lot of machines, a lot of machines that can kind of isolate certain muscle areas and help people do certain things. Y'all got bags and ropes
we
and
got
stuff.
a couple of heavy bags. We got a couple of banana bags.
Yeah.
Jack, one of the Monticello's local.
Yeah.
He used to train at our facility with our bags. Even Eric Reed, some of the guys.
Yeah, Eric, of course. Yeah.
Like I said, the gym itself, we have a turf side of the gym. We pretty much have it wide open just for anybody want to come in. We make it approachable for anybody.
Exactly.
We have.
And while it's accessible, it's also kind of private. You know, it's if people don't know the location, it's right back in behind Walmart there.
Yes.
If you go toward Walmart, you go past Beers Appliances, down that road past Walmart, and there it is. It's right there. A hidden gym, that's it. But it's very accessible, but it's also kind of private. You can go there. You ain't got to blast that you're going to work out if you're a little bit ashamed about going in the gym, because I've been there. Sometimes I was like, I don't think I'm in this kind of shape to walk in a gym right now. I'm a little embarrassed. But you got to get over that quick.
You got to put the blinders on.
That's it. That's it.
My thing about this, remember this, when you go into the gym, everybody has their own journey.
That's right.
You got a person who might have a six-pack. What you don't know, that demon fighting inside his head.
True.
So the same thing with a person that's upsized or too small. Just come in, put your blinders on, focus on your workout, and you'll have like I said, you have a plethora of people that know what they're doing. They'll see you like, oh, that's a hard worker. Then we give a chime in.
Well, it's a very friendly environment. I've never been in that gym where I didn't feel welcome and didn't feel like there were people around me that were wishing the best for me as well as themselves. I know there's some classes that y'all are able to offer as well.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about those?
Well, one of our trainers, Renee, she trains, she does the HIIT class. It can go anywhere from low impact to high impact, depends on what the class demand is that day. We have a Zumba class, we have a dance aerobics, and we're about to start our spin class back up.
Dance aerobics. Now that does sound fun. So that's I think the atmosphere is one thing that really helps as far as getting people motivated and getting them into something like that. You know, nobody wants to do just old boring workout. They want something with a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of excitement, and y'all offer that. Of course, you also have your people who are your gym rats. They just want to go in there. They want to put their ear pods in, and they want to work out. You know,
you don't even notice them.
Maybe take a selfie in the mirror every now and then. You know?
Now, with our gym, we do cater. Like I said, we cater. So we have on the backside of the gym, as far as the free weight room, lined with mirrors.
There you go.
So you might catch a guy all laid over there.
Hey, people want. You need to be proud of the progress.
Oh.
I've got no problem with that. Everybody wants results, and at Alltime Fitness, you can get results. So I know y'all have a Facebook page. So if you're on Facebook, definitely check out Alltime Fitness. And like I said before, they're open 24/7 now. If you want to speak to somebody, you probably need to go by between 8 and 5 or something.
Very hands-on. Come in.
But come in and see the trainers. Come in and see the owner. Tour the facilities, and it probably will be just what you're looking for as far as getting started, or even if you've been working out your whole life, give you something to come into and be a part of. So thank you for coming by. I've really enjoyed our visit, and we'll be back after these messages. All right, that's going to do it for this special episode, the physical fitness episode of Monticello Minute Unscripted. Obviously, like we talked about before, staying in shape and taking care of your body is important. And we've just showcased a couple of prime places right here in our community that you can go and visit and accomplish that goal. So definitely keep those places in mind. As always, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Arkansas Superior Federal Credit Union and Monticello Chevrolet GMC. Thank you, our viewers, for tuning in, and we will see you next time.